Nation, and welcome to this month's Top 10. So, in honor of the movie Love Hurts, I believe that's the title of the movie. It's got that guy. It's kind of has a little bit of a Goonies reunion, but it's a guy from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Also, Top Round from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Basically, he's a realtor, and then he gets back into the Hitman game. So, this is a good opportunity to do my top 10 Hitman movies. Or assassin movies, but I think Hitman has a better ring to it because, really, assassins and hitmen are kind of the same thing. Hitmen kind of do stuff for money. Assassins, there's a little bit more of a political angle to it. But overall, they're very similar. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this month's top 10. So my number 10, this one I was struggling with the 10th movie, and I was just like, let's go with this one. And my number 10 is Bourne Identity. He is a hitman, but he's a hitman that works for the government. It's Jason Bourne. He forgets who he is, forgets his identity, has all these different personalities, and then realizes that he works for Treadstone, this organization, and there's all these different members of Treadstone. I really enjoy the first Bourne movie. I think it's a great movie. Matt Damon really transformed into a different type of role that he usually plays in. And I really enjoyed this one. So Bourne Identity is my favorite of the Bourne movies, even though I think Bourne Supremacy is really great. A lot of great action. Also, Ultimatum is really good. The other two, My number 9 is The Accountant. The Accountant is the movie starring Ben Affleck. Basically, he has I believe he has autism, and basically he's really good with numbers, but he learns the skills and works for these various companies that he just, the accountant. I really enjoyed this movie, and I heard there's a sequel coming out this year, which I haven't seen a trailer, haven't heard anything about the movie, so if it comes out, cool, but I'm not holding my breath, but I really did like this one. Also, I like John Bernthal as Ben Affleck's brother. I really enjoyed it. A very obvious twist, but still a very enjoyable one. My number 8 is The Terminator. I decided to go with the original Terminator because he is sent back in time to kill Stella Connor. And Arnold Schwarzenegger comes back and plays his character perfectly. I love how the movie's made like a horror movie with the Terminator always walking slow but always catching up. And the iconic line of "I'll be back" is legendary and really made Arnold's career. So yeah, Terminator is a good one, and I had to throw it in there. My number 7 is Sicario. Love Sicario. This is a movie directed by Denis Villeneuve, one of my favorite directors directing movies right now. And this is one of those that, along with like Prisoners, that he did before he hit the sci-fi game with Arrival. But Sicario's great. Emily Blunt's great. She plays this FBI agent. Sicario, I believe, means hitman in Spanish. And it's just an incredible movie. It gets a lot into what the American government did on the war on drugs, and also just the pure violence of Benicio del Toro as his character. It's incredible. I absolutely love Sicario. It's a great one. My number 6 is Looper, and basically, they send bodies back in time to assassinate. Eventually, you're going to kill yourself, and you have 20 years in order to close the loop. And I really like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this movie, and I love the CGI that made him look like Bruce Willis. This was a movie directed by Rian Johnson, who did Last Jedi, which I was really excited about Star Wars after seeing Looper, and then also directed the Knives Out movies. So I think Looper is his best movie he has done so far, and like I said, the acting is great. Also, another movie starring Emily Blunt. She's terrific in that movie. My number 5 is No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men is, Javier Van Damme plays this. I believe it's Javier Van Damme. It's somebody like that. Anyways, he plays this character. Like, the air pressure gun is incredible. Tommy Lee Jones trying to track him down, and it's just such what he does, and just the pure violence that he is involved. The Coen brothers, I believe it's just Ethan that directs this one. But it makes such a great movie. You're just like, holy crap. 4 is Unforgiven. Unforgiven is, there are two old bounty hunters or two old hitman or bounty hunters back in the Old West days of Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman, who basically take on this job and kind of help out pay with the rent. And Clint Eastwood's character is old timer, and he's like He's like, I'm not that guy anymore. I don't drink anymore, and whatever. And this movie plays on all these West stereotypes that were there. The movie ends with him walking off into a rainstorm, or usually they walk off into the sunset. I mean, they weren't good guys. He's like, well, I just really got lucky. I was drunk half the time. I mean, Unforgiven's great. Love it. It's probably my favorite Clint Eastwood Western, which is saying a lot. I absolutely love this movie. And Gene Hackman as the villain in this movie is great. I love Unforgiven. My number 3 is Leon the Professional. This is a Luc Besson movie, and I also had starred a young Natalie Portman. I really did enjoy this movie. It is so good. Gary Oldman plays a villain, very over the top, but it's exactly what is called for in this movie. The action is pretty good, and the idea of these professionals, I believe it's just called The Professional out across over the seas, but in the U.S. it was called Leon the Professional. And I thought the movie could set itself up for eventual new one with Natalie Portman as one of her characters' name is The Professional. I really did like this movie. I really enjoy it, and it's one that I definitely want to watch again. My number 2 is Kill Bill. I absolutely love Kill Bill. Kill Bill is like one of my favorite Tarantino movies. I mean, it's probably in the top 6 or 5 or 6. But the character of the bride is so infamous about how she's going off and trying to get revenge on Bill. I mean, the movie is called Kill Bill. And how she's going off after his entire alliance, after all the people that wronged her, that put her in this coma and killed her family, is absolutely great. And I like this. The action's great. The Crazy 99, I believe, is what it is in the first one. And Kill Bill Volume 2, I think, is a little bit better movie because I think there's more story in it. But the first one, if you're looking for action, the first one's good. But the second one has a lot of cool dramatic stuff. I really consider it all one movie, but still, And my number 1 Hitman movie is John Wick Chapter 4. John Wick Chapter 4 is probably my favorite John Wick movie. I always go between this one and the first one. The first one, I mean, it's just that moment in the first one whenever he goes, he's like, that nobody's dog was John Wick, and you have this great little legendary story. But the fourth one, the action is great. It was also great to see Donnie Yen as the blind assassin, who is kind of John Wick's equal in a lot of rights. And I think the movie it's just such a great action movie. The story's great, and every one of them has been great. I'm looking forward to seeing Ballerina. I hope it's good this year. So guys, what are your thoughts of your favorite Hitman movie? Are you looking forward to Love Hurts or not? Wherever it is, comment below. Let me know. And guys, if you like this video, click that button, subscribe, see more, tell your friends about Easy Nation. Oh, too easy.